Yes, good morning. So it's day 7 already of my musical experiment. So I'm making my first electronic music album, and I decided to record everything so I can make better progress and have a roadmap for future projects. I've noticed by doing this, it gave me already a lot of clarity. Um, about how I'm doing things. And this night at 3 a.m. I suddenly woke up and I had a big insight. Normally I sleep in one stretch for like 6, 7 hours without waking up, and now I think because there is something bothering me for a while without really realizing it. But I woke up and I realized I am generating really, it's a good thing, but I'm generating really a lot of ideas constantly. So what I'm doing for maybe like a year or two now, it's I'm writing down my thoughts. Whenever a thoughts pops up, I make a quick email to myself. I write it down on some notes. I maybe do sometimes a quick audio recording. I sometimes make even a small video just to not forget about the ideas. The problem is that I'm having an overload of ideas. I'm also taking like screenshots on my PC. So I have an overload of ideas and they are totally not organized. So when this night I woke up, I realized you need to find a system. Um, you need to find a system to organize your notes better. So I thought, why I'm not going to label them. So every time now that I make a note, I could label it with the project I'm working on, because I'm not only working on my music but also other stuff. But if it's an idea about music, I could call it start the note with, or the title with MU. If it's about music theory, I could put a T and then maybe the date. Like, so then when I write this down, I make a list of possible labels. I could also do creative process, CP. I could do something about the marketing, something about the images, the graphic design, GD. So if I limit myself with 4 or 5 labels, then later on I can quickly filter them. But also I want to use Trello. It's a system I use, and I got it also from the Make Music Your Life, a program I followed online. It's a really great system where you can make small cards and you have different columns, and then you can then move them around like I yesterday told with the creative process system I use for my music. But not only that, I'm not only going to label them, I'm going to try to make a habit for the coming 2 weeks not to write down any idea, because I feel it's taking too much energy, and I realized I'm not making as much progress with the music as I would like to. I'm going to talk about that in the next video, but so I want to minimize my energies on all the ideas, because I realize I'm going to generate more ideas than I ever could execute. And the ideas have to serve a purpose. So all the ideas I'm getting now about things I could do, I don't know, in 5 years or 2 years, or if they are not relevant now for this project, for this music album, I'm not going to pay any attention of them. So I'm going to install a new habit also. I already have a good morning routine. It took me a few years to install it, but now it's like breathing. It's I call it power hour, and every morning I'm not going to explain everything I do then, but it's basically in this hour I prepare everything for the day so that I'm ready to lift off and all the important things are done then. So I'm going to install a new, trying to install a new habit, and I think I'm going to do it after, or just, yeah, no, after I'm going to have dinner at, let's say, 18 hours. After dinner, I'm going to write down from memory 3 ideas that could contribute or help me forward in this, the finishing of the music album on the 16th of April. But I'm going to lower the bar really, and I'm going to carry a small card with me that I can write all the time. So if I'm not at home at this hour, or I'm eating somewhere else, I can make the notes then, so I don't lose time spending writing down all my ideas that are no use for me until now. I know this is going to be a challenge because it's like I have waves of ideas flowing in my mind all the time, but I notice I have to find a system to organize them. Then also what I'm thinking of about now is 1 time a week. So 1 time a week I could, now I have 7 cards. Every Sunday I could write down, put them in Trello. Yes, I could put them down in Trello, so I have to do it only 1 time a week. I have the cards with me, and it's only writing down 1 or 3 words an evening. I'm going to start really basic because I want to focus every energy that I have on my music and this project. In the next video I'm going to talk about the musical progress and how what I like to do and what I don't like to do to make the music. See you in the next video.